the whole of justice.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we're coming at you with some more pre-orders today, and this is the Super Friends Wave 3 pre-orders. If you saw our last video, Chris walked through all of the Wave 3 reveals that McFarlane did during their last live stream, and we have a little bit more information today to share with you. And guys, don't panic, the pre-orders are not today. We're doing something a little bit different this time because these pre-orders have been selling out so fast. We're gonna try to put the video up a day ahead of time. Check out the description. We will be adding the links to the description as quickly as we can when these pre-orders go up tomorrow. So when this video goes up, it is October 1st. Pre-orders are on October 2nd. And if everything holds true and everything that we've heard so far, it seems like this will still be the case. Those pre-orders typically go live at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, or 9 a.m. Pacific. So those should still be the times that all of those pre-orders go live. So come back to this video, start checking the description around that time tomorrow, and be quick, because I think these are going to sell out pretty quickly. It's like the Batman Returns a week or two ago. That pre-order was just absolutely insane. Sold out. I think the Max Shrek, a GameStop exclusive, sold out before it even went up for a lot of people. Like, people couldn't even find the link, and it was already sold out by the time the link went live for everyone. So it was crazy. This one will probably be similar, and you will see why as we get into this video a little bit more, because there's another GameStop exclusive in this lineup. So we'll go ahead and walk through the entire wave again. I know Chris got to share his thoughts in the previous video, and if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. Kind of catch yourself up on the reveals. And then we will get into the kind of the newer information, little bit higher quality photos that we can show you now that McFarlane posted today as of this recording, and we'll get you guys, hopefully get you guys ready for these pre-orders. So we'll go ahead and start with Aquaman, and not a huge surprise, any of these were all leaked months ago, which we reported on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, please go ahead and do that. Sometimes we get this information up there quicker than we can get it on YouTube, so you're missing out if you were not following us. But we do have Aquaman, comes with his JLA communicator, as many people in our comment section in the last video pointed out. That's what that communicator is. Aquaman looking good, looks like Aquaman from the Super Friends. The scales not across the entire shirt is a little funny to me though.
Yeah, just gives a little bit of that definition of his chest and stuff like that. But yeah, 100% agree. It'd be kind of nice if it did have full scales on there. Look a little bit more like the cartoon, but oh well. So yeah, I understand the JLA communicator, but I think every one of the characters comes with that communicator. So it would be kind of nice if they did include some type of other accessory, trident,
Trident.
That'd be a great one. I think it would to be included.
Yeah, and I did see several comments mention something that, maybe some of these come with other accessories besides those communicators, since they're all kind of coming with those. Not sure if that's going to be the case or not. It remains to be seen. I have not seen any in any of the promotional images yet, so as far as we know, it's just the JLA communicator. But now we have Aquaman to go along with our Batman, Flash, and Superman. We've got the Justice League building, the Super Friends building. We're still missing some key players, so I do hope that there is going to be another wave or two after this one. Nothing confirmed yet or even rumored, so we'll have to see. Time is a ticking. Yeah,
and I think one of the cool things that they could add is still Aquaman's big seahorse that we always see in the intro for Super Friends. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be fun. That could be like a vehicle or something if they could squeeze out another wave, throw that in a vehicle. And next up, we have the big bad villain himself. We've got Brainiac, and this is classic Super Friends looking Brainiac. I kind of speculated, we weren't sure initially when the leak list came out if it would be the kind of robot Brainiac or the classic Legion of Doom looking Brainiac. Most likely we thought it would be that one, but both versions appeared on the Super Friends at various points, so we weren't exactly sure. Now we know for sure it is the classic. And this is one of my favorite Brainiac looks. By the way, guys, these are all 6-inch figures. I know there had been some confusion. Some people were asking if these were 7-inch or if they were in scale with superpowers. They are not in scale with superpowers. They are not in scale with multiverse. These are their own thing. If you collected any of the Batman 66 line that McFarlane was doing, the DC Retro line, they scale with all of those very well. So all of those are about 6 inches. That's what these are as well. So Brainiac looks like he comes with a ray gun. Now I did see some comments on our video. We weren't exactly sure what this ray gun was, thinking it might be a shrink ray, according to some of the comments that we got.
Yeah, and I love that y'all threw out those comments and suggestions. I mean, the ray gun makes 100% sense to me, because that's what Brainiac did, is he shrunk those cities and then he bottled them up. Actually, I don't have my bottle city of Candor up behind me.
Shame on you.
I know, right? So, no, I think that's a great call out. So if that is the shrink ray, even if it's not, we're going to pretend it is, because that's awesome. That's a great call out.
It's going to be a shrink ray. Regardless of what it is going to be a shrink ray in our playtime for the Super Friends. And next up, we have another villain, another Legion of Doom member. We have Bizarro, and this is kind of a classic, again, looking Bizarro. Now, still looks cool, still looks like it definitely, you can tell it's Bizarro. Got the backwards S on the front and the back, gotta love it. They're doing it right with the Bizarro backwards S this time. Backwards S's nailed it, both front and back. Like you said, the colors, everything looks great on this. And also the accessory for Bizarro is the ray gun. I didn't know what this was last time. You guys put that. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You guys thankfully put that in the comments for me, called me out on it. Appreciate that, guys. And it's funny, as soon as Chris posted that video, I told him what the ray gun was. It was one of those like, and as soon as I told it, Chris was like, "Oh yeah, I completely remember that." It was just a complete like brain fart essentially. And what is Bizarro doing with a ray gun? Well, it's to turn other people into Bizarros. That's why you got Bat-Zarro. Exactly, which leads us into our next character. And it's Bat-Zarro. And Chris pointed out in our last video that this Bizarro Batman just kind of looks like old man Batman, because his mask covers most of his face, so you really only get some of those like old man wrinkle lines that I probably have under my beard. And you can't, like, the bat symbol, you can't tell if it's backwards because it looks the same front and back. If you want to use it as an old man Batman, you're free to use him as old man Batman, because that's kind of the vibe he's giving off. Yeah, 100%. And I love some of the comments that some of you guys made in there as well. Another Batman figure. And we're like, no, that's Bat-Zarro. Yeah, it's Bat-Zarro. Now, to be fair, it is just basically a repaint of Batman with some lines put on his face. Like little old lines, yeah. I mean, that's the easiest repaint you can do. Got pretty much the easy. I mean, other than we had the Universe of Evil Batman in Wave 1, and so we've got multiple versions of like Superman and Batman repaints as usual. Kind of come to expect it from McFarlane Toys. I know a lot of people are disappointed that, Bat-Zarro is taking up a spot that could have been, like a Wonder Woman or a Robin or something like that. And I totally get it. I'm kind of with a lot of you guys there. I would have preferred to have seen one of those, classic characters, even a Universe of Evil Aquaman, since we kind of started the Universe of Evil, squadron there, and didn't get that with Aquaman in this wave. Thought maybe that might be a hidden figure. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So I'm kind of with you guys, but at the same time, I also understand these were planned out long before McFarlane knew he was losing the license. They probably anticipated being able to push this a little bit further and get everyone in there, plus all of the Batman and Superman repaints and the extras and all of that. So I kind of understand in that sense. And now we get into a couple of characters that I was very excited about as soon as I saw the leaked list. Well, one of them was on the leaked list, and that is Zan of the Wonder Twins. This Zan looks a little different than I remember Zan looking in the cartoon to me. Like the outfit, the costume, everything looks spot on. That face is a little bit puffy to me. He's been on a either binge drinking or binge eating. Looking a little worse for wear there. Face, like the actual look of his face is fine. He's got some cheeks on him. Yeah, so maybe it's an allergic reaction. He's allergic to peanuts or something. I don't know. Form of a bumblebee. His accessory is the wrench, and I know you pointed out like, there's a wrench. Why is he should have like come with like a bucket of water or something like that, which I agreed with, by the way. And then someone again in our comments, guys, you're awesome, pointed out that the wrench has his face on it, and I was like, it turns into a wrench, so he's a tool. Yeah, exactly. I totally missed that as well, even on those pictures. So, man, you guys again knocking it out with those comments. So definitely appreciate that. Dude, I had to take that picture, and I think it's a little more visible on this kind of higher quality picture that McFarlane put out, but I had to take the picture that I had and zoom in like 80 times to be able to see that face on the wrench. In fact, I had to use the video where it was rotating to actually catch it in the rotation. So good eyes, guys. You guys are amazing when it comes to like catching some of these details on these figures that even we miss when we're like putting together all of these videos and everything. So awesome call out there. I think he looks cool. Like I said, a little bit of a puffy face. I do think I like the way he looks better in this like promotional shot, the higher quality shot, than I did in my screen grab. So overall, yeah, still a pretty good looking Zan there, and I'm excited to have the Wonder Twins in the collection.
Yeah, I really do see a lot more of the detail with this higher res picture, so definitely appreciate you getting that so we can look at it a little bit more here. And yeah, just you said, this is looking like a really great figure, so excited to have this one as well.
But not as excited as we are for this next one. And now this one is going to be the platinum of the entire group, and that was kind of what we expected. Like I said, when we saw the leaked list, Zan was on there. His twin, Jaina, was not. And so Jaina and Gleek are going to be this wave's Red Platinum Edition, which means it's going to be kind of hard to get, like low production, and it is going to be exclusive to only GameStop for pre-order. So now that we've said that, we can kind of say all of the other figures, the previous 5 figures that we've discussed, should be available from all of the normal retailers. So we're talking McFarlane Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, probably Amazon, probably GameStop as well. Jaina will only be available for pre-order at GameStop. So if any of that changes, that was officially announced by McFarlane Toys today as of this recording, but if any of that changes or any of these other figures are available at places besides what we've just listed, we will put that in this video's description when those links start dropping. So again, come back to this video on October 2nd around 11 a.m. Central, and we should start having all of those links start dropping into this video's description. But as of right now, that's what we're thinking is Brainiac, Zan, Aquaman, Bizarro, and Bat-Zaro are all going to be available at McFarlane Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, places probably like Amazon, possibly Walmart and Target for pre-order. I think last time Walmart had some pre-orders ahead of time, but definitely the others for sure. And usually those retailers offer bundles. McFarlane Toy Store for sure, Entertainment Earth usually does. It's a little bit surprising this time with Jaina being GameStop exclusive versus the bundle that Entertainment Earth usually has, which is all of them. The other waves have had that, but it seems like McFarlane is kind of pushing more towards GameStop for some of these exclusives, like the Max Schreck in the Batman Returns wave. And that could potentially be scary for some of you who are really wanting to get these figures, myself included. The GameStop pre-order was rough last time. So hopefully you guys will be able to get that link and get your pre-order in for Jaina quickly. I do think probably all of these others are going to be sold at GameStop also, but in my opinion, they sell out so fast that it would be in your best interest to grab Jaina and then hit one of the other stores for a bundle, because those bundles are usually a little slower to sell out. So if you want all of these, go to GameStop first, get Jaina, then hit up McFarlane Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, your whatever retailer of your choice is, and grab one of their bundles, because that's probably going to be the order that makes the most sense, especially if you want to get Jaina quickly. She is going to sell out fast, and guys, we really hope this video helps you guys get one. Like I said, we're going to try to get those links into the description tomorrow, October 2nd, as quickly as possible. But as fast as things have been selling out, yeah, we're gonna have to be quick on the draw. Like we are and you guys are at the same time, so. Yeah,
and I don't know exactly how quickly GameStop had Max up for those kind of pre-orders for the Batman Returns. I know from experiences with the Superpowers line, GameStop's been kind of a little bit slower than the others.
Yeah.
So it might be that same type of a situation. Our recommendation is once we have that link, hit it as quickly as possible, or if you have GameStop up, just be refreshing. And like I said at the beginning, there were some people who didn't even, like the link was showing that they didn't have access, or it was, a closed link or a dead link or whatever. And by the time it went live, the figure was already sold out. So it was weird that some people were able to access it before other people. That may be the case this time as well. GameStop, last time, from my experience, I lucked out. I was able to get on that link and get Max Schreck pretty quickly. I didn't have any issues with it. There was a little bit of delay on checkout, which made me think, okay, it's probably not gonna go through, but it ended up going through. It went up pretty much right on the dot at 11 a.m. Central, in my experience with Max Schreck. I know everyone's experiences weren't the same, so it's hard for me to even say,
Like, yes, it's going to be right at 11, or it's going to be a couple minutes early. Sometimes McFarlane drops those links on their site 2-3 minutes early. There were a couple of, I think it was like the last Superpowers wave, the wave 11. I think they were like 5 minutes late, and we had our video going live, and people in the comments were like, "I don't see it." Everyone's freaking out. So that's another reason why we're trying to drop this video a little bit early. So hopefully that mad rush isn't as scary. It's still going to be a mad rush, but at least you can watch the video in peace. You don't have to be trying to pre-order while you're watching the video. Then you can come back to it and get into the description and hopefully get your pre-orders in when these go live. So again, you haven't missed anything yet. This is October 1st. We are putting this up early. Pre-orders go live tomorrow, October 2nd, most likely at 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern, or 9 a.m. Pacific. If any of that changes, we will drop a community note or we'll post it up on our Instagram. So again, if you're not following us on Instagram, please do. We will post anything in this video changes that will be posted, like I said, either in a community note or on Instagram. So follow us on Instagram, check out our community posts, make sure you're keeping an eye on all of that. And Chris, anything else you would like to add to the discussion about Super Friends Wave 3 before we close out this video and wish all of our friends good luck in their hunt?
No, not at all. I think this is going to be a fantastic line. The only thing I can say, guys, is once you secure yours, let us know in the comments below where you're able to get it from. Which ones are you most excited to own in this collection? Which ones do you want to see for Wave 4? Hopefully the Wave 4.
If there is, yeah.
If there is Wave 4. And if you guys heard, Steven did say that he did get Max. So later on down the line, maybe we'll be able to do a Batman Returns unboxing as well. So
we will definitely be doing a Batman Returns unboxing. Got everything except for the Duck and Penguin, so we'll walk through all of those kind of individual figures. We're way behind, guys. Like, between back pain and life and work and all of that kind of thing, we've got a lot to get to, so we are going to get to that. Don't worry, we still have waves 1 and 2 of Super Friends to talk about. We still have wave 12 of Superpowers, and truth be told, we just haven't been that excited about that wave, but we are going to review it and we're going to talk about it. We're going to get to that all very soon. So in addition to letting us know where you got the figures and everything, let us know if you like these videos, these pre-order videos dropping ahead of time, like a day ahead of time. If that was more helpful for you than if, when we try to do it live, especially with McFarlane, they sell out so quickly. So let us know if this helped you out. If you like the videos, a day or so ahead of time, we'll try to keep doing that for you if you let us know down in the comments. And guys, while you're down in the comments, don't forget to give this video a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and if you haven't already, shame on you. You're missing out. We're doing a lot of fun stuff on the channel. Even if we're behind, we're doing a lot of fun stuff on the channel. So get down there, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share it with your friends, share it with your enemies if you don't like us, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Happy hunting, guys, and y'all have a great one.
Take care.